Meow.
It's Jim.
Yes, the fabulous Jim. Is it hot over there?
Do what?
Hot?
Yeah. I've got the fans on. I've got the AC on. I'm burning up.
Man.
So what's going on?
Not a heck of a lot. Enjoy this warm weather. Think it's going to cool off a bit.
Yeah.
Not be as hot at least.
We the last track of the hurricane that I saw, we're like right on the edge of it. But I don't think it's going to be a big deal because it looks like it slowed down to about 30 miles an hour or so.
Yeah, we got a little sprinkle. We didn't get any rain. Not enough to wet the concrete.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be probably tomorrow before it really gets to us. And it looks to me like we're like right on the edge of it. So I don't really think we're going to get much of it.
Well, my sister is in Baton Rouge, and she's saying, didn't go through Baton Rouge. They were worried about tornadoes. Tornadoes were a big deal this time.
Yeah.
So they escaped.
Did you see that video of the water spouts?
No.
There were. I'll see if I can find it. There were like 5 or 6 water spouts right behind each other as it was heading towards land.
Yeah, those are the tornadoes. Oh man, must have been bad. The tornadoes are sometimes often worse than the hurricane itself, because they'll be a couple hundred miles an hour. They'll just rip stuff up.
Yeah.
Water damage is the worst on the coast. Ah!
How many is that? 7 of them?
Oh yeah, that's not good.
There's a better video where they're actually closer to them, but that's a lot of water spouts.
They had one of the things on the side of the YouTube listing you had was a movie, a sci-fi movie, FTL. FTL, Foxtrot Tango Lima. All kinds of space travel, faster than light. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that probably was over there.
Short film, FTL Dust.
Yeah. made a year ago.
15 minutes. Hey, keep us busy for 15 minutes.
Oh, Vicente's here. Let's let Vicente join the fun. Because everybody needs to join the fun. Hi, Vicente.
Hi.
Anything new going on?
No, just working
Moving.
in the yard. Choose video. Hi.
There you are.
Hi. I just bought chainsaw, but electric chainsaw. I didn't use it yet, but looks interesting. I need to cut a lot of stuff around, some stumps and some dry small trees. So I have a picture of the I don't know how to screen. Hi, Jim.
Hey.
How's everything? I'm looking
Good.
for the picture of the chainsaw. So
Oh, I see Kenny showing up.
Kenny's here.
We don't have to look at him yet. That's good.
That's good. Yes, that's good.
Ah.
This is the chainsaw plus some protection pants.
Oh, yeah.
Use a battery pack of 80 volts, 2.5 amps. I didn't use it yet, but I need to add oil in this tank and just start working with it. Next week, I will make a presentation. I hope with my two legs completely.
80 volts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, mine's only 40 volts.
Yeah, there are different voltages, but supposedly this is the most dense or more efficient machine using a lot of volts. It uses a brushless motor. Supposedly it's very power. I saw several videos in YouTube about this particular saw. And because I already have the blower with the same battery pack, I just bought the chainsaw without the battery, and it was the cheapest way of have a chainsaw is to use the same battery for different tools, because the battery is very expensive by itself, the battery plus the charger. But then the tools are not too expensive. So
That looks good. Looks like a tough one.
I have a video of the backyard.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'd be caught strolling around in those, prancing around in those pants, so staying.
There are a lot of deers around when you drive by this time, 6 to 8, 9 in the night. There are a lot of deers in the border of the route. You must be careful. They are big, really big.
You didn't lose your microphone, did you?
No, my microphone is in a box, but I don't know where. I am using the microphone from the camera. How it sound? Bad, right?
It's echoey and it's real loud.
It's kind of popping a
Okay.
little too. It cuts out every now and then.
Well, I won't talk then. Bye.
No, you're all
So,
right.
hi Ken. Kenny,
Hey, I had
how
a
are you?
relative of mine get killed with a chainsaw. He was cutting a tree, and he was up in the tree, and he fell down, and the chainsaw cut his neck.
Ooh.
Yep, he dead. They're dangerous.
Yeah. Is this
There's my little pitiful little chain.
right? Oh, wait, this is good. Yeah. This is gas, right?
Oh, that's not mine. Oh, that's right. That's a 18 volt. Mine's better, more than 18 volts. I'll have to find, let's see.
18 volts. Okay.
Yeah, that's, mine's a 40 volt. Maybe someday. Yeah, mine's 14 inch,
Okay.
40 volt. And the batteries are pretty good. This will keep me going for about an hour. And then it dies or I die. But yeah, I don't
Yes.
need a little bit longer one and a bigger battery.
Good. My neighbor was working in a big branch that crossed their driveway yesterday, and was a huge branch, maybe like 10 inches, maybe 12 inches. He was using his car to pull out the branch, because it was after he cut in several parts, still was very heavy. But there are a lot of big trees around, huge trees.
Well, maybe that storm will take him down.
Yeah, I think at least there were a lot of leaves and small branches around the house, but I cleaned everything this morning. Look at the size of the trees. I don't know if you can see outside.
Oh yeah.
They are huge. There's another one in the other window.
If they fell down, could they reach your house?
Some of them, yes, but I asked some experts to check the trees, and they say that there is no risk at all. They are very strong and big, and I will be fine. I don't know. But I am planning to cut several die branches, but they are far from the house. I am looking for a very large pole. Let me show what I was doing. Let me show here. I did something. Okay. I will share the screen again. I was, look, this tree has a couple of died branches or dead branches. I use a tape to put in the picture 4 foot, and then I repeat the image of this distance to estimate the height of the cuts. You see.
Oh, okay.
So I need a pole of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4, 20, 25 foot to reach these branches. I did that for several trees around. This is bigger. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, like 28 foot to cut this branch here. You see,
Wow.
I use tape to mark the 4 foot distance, and then use the paint from Microsoft to repeat this distance several times. And this is the branch. This is in the front of the house, close to the driveway. Then that's it. So I am looking for a very big pole with a saw to cut those branches. I found one pole that is very strong, but people from the company didn't answer my question yet. Are aluminum poles that are put together with some kind of snap button that go in a hole or something. But I'm waiting because I need an additional pole. They sell the kit only with 4 poles, and I need to use another one. They recommend not to add more than 3 poles to the kit, but I only need 1 more pole.
That's you're not going to be able to hold a chainsaw with those poles. No way.
Let me show the I will show the website where I saw the pole. Let me see.
Those chainsaws are heavy.
Yes,
Especially those big ones.
Yeah, I was surprised that little 40-volt one of mine it's heavy.
Yes, mine is heavy.
Ray's here. Hi, Ray. Ray's not talking.
Hello.
There he is.
Hi.
So I just got into the end of that conversation, I guess, with the chainsaw.
Yeah, well, now I'm showing a pole that I need to cut some dead branches. Let me share the web page where the poles are on sale. You see the poles are of aluminum, very large, no cheap, very expensive also.
Yeah, he's not cutting hardwood either. He's cutting down coconuts or palm.
No, they have a video. Let me look for the video. Oh my God, let me show. They have a video here. Look the size of the branch.
That's yeah.
This is it's
You're gonna
really
hold that pole that high and run it back and forth to run that saw. You're crazy.
yeah, that's my you saw the pictures of my trees.
Yeah.
Let me show. This is like 20, 25 foot high to reach this branch.
I'm gonna give you some advice. You start
Yeah.
cutting at about 30 inches off the ground,
Uh-huh.
a notch, and it'll all fall over.
Mm. I need to be like 30 degrees out of the branch, you know, to avoid that the branch fall over me. So I need a large pole. But I like this pole because it's fixed, you know, doesn't flex much, and
He's cutting the little bitty limb off of there. He's not cutting the whole branch.
no, let me show you the other branch. Yeah, wait.
Watch for wires.
Yeah, supposedly I saw another branch, but no, I don't see the.
I had a portable antenna mast that was like that,
Maybe
snapped together like that. That was a great pole.
I hate the ads. This is a huge branch, but this is another pole. Look, this pole cost with the saw cost $99. 99 is cheaper, but I think it's too flexible. I don't know. Look, this is a zoom. It's not an easy job, but this is a big branch.
I'd be done about halfway through that. Time to go home.
Leroy, I don't think you can make it halfway through.
I don't think I could.
No. And they also have the little problem with those things up there. They tend to pinch, okay?
Yeah.
And once they pinch, they're stuck. So
Yeah,
what are
like
you
that.
what are you gonna do? How do you get it out? I mean, you fight and fight and fight, and finally you get it out. You say to yourself, "Forget that branch."
They recommend to use some grease in the blade to avoid the blade in the.
Yeah, I hear you. Trust me. You go that high and go with that kind of a saw, you will regret it.
It might
I
be
know.
better to
I
get like
I have
cherry
a
tree.
saw. I already did it, but with 10 foot, you know. But this will be 25 foot. Another. Uh, finally.
He did it. He's
And that took
also
him all morning to get done.
he's also 20 years old.
Oh yeah. See how it hangs on up there? Now he's got to cut it a little bit more. Yeah, I hear you.
It's still fixed.
Been there, done that.
I have a chainsaw on top of a pole.
Uh-huh.
I have a chainsaw that sits on a pole that you can
Yeah,
you,
but
you hold it up in place and it goes brrrr.
yeah, but
So it's about 20 feet, maybe 15, 20 feet tall.
okay.
He's way up there.
It's like a what? Like a 5 inches.
Have you
4 inches.
have you thought about renting a cherry picker?
Okay, stop sharing.
You know,
A
Leroy,
bucket
that's
truck.
not too bad. You could go to a rental shop and get one of these man lifts and bring it up there to 20 feet
Right.
easily.
Like a yeah. They're not all that expensive to rent for a couple hours.
Hmm.
You drive it back to your tree and you raise it up and you can use your chainsaw with it.
Maybe I will learn a lot with that also. Not to try to do it.
Wow.
There are all other techniques that means to climb the tree, but I have the equipment, but I am too heavy now to do that. But I can just climb the tree with my chainsaw and cut the branch.
Climbing the tree with a chainsaw.
No,
I've heard
the chainsaw is in the ground. You climb the tree and then you
Pull the chainsaw.
pull up the chainsaw, cut,
That sounds
and
like
then
work too.
yes. But you are with a harness clamped to the tree in a safety manner. No problem.
You just wait until you're about 40 feet off the ground and you look down, you'll say, that tree limb can stay there.
No, I remember I used to climb, to be a rock climber a lot. I am accustomed to be high, but I am not accustomed to have 40 pounds in excess. And this is a problem.
I used to date the prom queen and cheerleaders. Oh, God.
And the 40 pounds he's talking about is not the chainsaw.
It's me. Well, let's see. Maybe next year.
What you got, Kenny? Anything going on?
Well, I had this severe oil leak on my bike, my Yamaha bike, 650, and took it to the shop, told them to see if they could fix it. Come back, they said they got this $5 oil ring that they could put in there. And by the way, you need a new tire in the back. So I said, okay. Then they called up about an hour later and they said, all your spokes in your wheel are all loose. She said, we had to tighten them up for a safety factor. So hopefully tomorrow I can pick it up at 10 o'clock and enjoy it on the weekend.
Is he the only biker in the group?
No, I used to ride bikes. I have 3 bikes in Venezuela. I was at the Harley Davidson the last year at the end of the year because I am planning to buy a bike again. But I use
Davison or?
I used to drive a Yamaha 700, no, 650, I think. I'm looking for the picture. Let me check.
Was it a Kawasaki?
No, I have 2 Kawasaki's and 1 Yamaha in Venezuela.
Okay.
But they are for cross. You can use it in the
Cross country?
cross country. Yeah, you can use it
Zero.
anywhere. Let me. I'm looking for pictures.
I had a Kawasaki police motorcycle that I bought from an auction for $75.
What?
Turned around and sold it for $700.
That's a way to go.
Yep. That was the best $75 I ever spent at an auction.
I don't have pictures. Next week I'll show pictures of the motorcycle.
It is,
That's
there
what
you go.
That's what you need right there. Arts Reynolds has them. I don't know how much they are, but that's what you need. That goes 26 foot.
And no, this is too expensive to rent, right?
If you could rent it for a couple of hours, they're not bad.
Yeah, but you need a truck or something to move this thing to your house.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to pay for the move, will be more expensive than the renting itself.
They probably have the trailers too, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need a way to get it to your house.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah, and you need a level floor around the tree. Mm.
There was one that they had that it has like outriggers on it, so you don't really need the level. You can put the outriggers down. But
They do have some that you can tow behind your vehicle. The outriggers will clamp down in place, and then it'll lift up like 25 feet, 35 feet.
Would be more than
Those are
enough.
scary as hell.
Mm.
I think last time I rented one, I think we rented it for 2 hours and it cost $200. But that was 5 or 6 years ago. So
Mm.
we didn't need one quite that big though. I think ours only went to 15 foot or something like that. Ours had the outriggers on it though.
so Kenny, you got your 2 terabyte drive on your TV recorder.
That came
And
in on Sunday, and we've downloaded everything onto it, and I just checked it out. And all the programs came across, and I can view them now. So it's in place.
What have you been doing, Ray?
I actually finished closing on the new building, and I don't have paperwork back from the county that says it's mine, but the closing agency says everything's good.
The
So
new is this the new building or the new building?
this is the
Is this where you are?
oh no, I've owned this building for a long time. The building I'm talking about is actually up at the front of the property. It's like the really old, ugly one that the roof is caving in. The awning has got a giant hole in it. It was really cheap to buy it because it's got EPA problems.
Ooh.
6,000 square feet. The ceilings are, or the bottom of the roof joists are 10 feet. It's a really interesting building. I mean, it's pretty nice and all. Yeah, it's nothing greatly amazing, but it's a pretty nice building.
What did it have in it before?
It's been condemned, shut down, neglected, abused, whatever, for about 20 or 25 years. And
Whoa.
it's been, the city didn't want the grass growing up, so they had to have somebody to mow the grass. So they had an arrangement with somebody that guy could store some supplies in the building if he mowed the grass. Well, the guy put all kinds of horrible stuff in there. There's about 12 refrigerators, an old jukebox,
Couple of dead bodies.
2 or 3 dishwashers, a couple clothes washers, about 12 truck tires. There's all kinds of stuff in there. It just goes on and on. So I actually had a 30-yard dumpster delivered today, and if I wasn't on the meeting with you guys, I'd be over there filling up a dumpster.
Yeah.
That had a flat roof?
It does have a flat roof for right now. We are getting bids from different companies to redo the flat roof. They're gonna have to tear off almost everything, the
Yeah.
decking, everything but the joists. So it's a big project.
Mhm.
Our customer. Are you okay with that? Sorry.
Uh,
Or you want it all?
what is this?
Service call. In
Yeah.
Las Vegas for our customer.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
We're gonna.
There'll be
Yeah,
parts
yeah.
you need.
Yeah. Okay. So there is some stuff over there that's kind of interesting. There's like 5 computers, 3 point of sale computers, 2 cash registers. There's a old, I think it's a school intercom or a music system or something like that. There's some wood flooring decks, linoleum for like a bathroom floor. I just stuff.
So this guy is not going to come back and claim it?
They had until the 20th of this year, of this past month, to take anything out of the building that they wanted. So now anything that's left in the building is now my responsibility. So basically, I had to pay for a dumpster to haul the crap out of there. But as far as like refrigerators, they're all trash refrigerators. They're definitely none of it works. They're missing the front doors. None of this stuff works. I mean, unless you want the motor out of a dishwasher or the water pump out of a dishwasher, you know, the clothes washer or whatever. You can have that stuff. You guys want it, you can come play with it. I don't care. It's dirty and nasty. But
People will buy the old refrigerators, particularly if they have the motors in them.
oh, well, they got a compressor in them. I got them on Craigslist. Nobody's responding at all.
Try the scrap metal place. What's the name of it, Leroy?
Cohen's.
Cohen Brothers. So for a refrigerator, if it has the Freon system removed legally, they'll pay you like $25 per refrigerator. If it does not have the refrigerant removed legally, you have to pay them $15 per refrigerator.
Please take my refrigerator.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to deal with them at all, the refrigerators. So I have a giant dumpster, and I'm going to be dealing with it that way.
Oh,
There's a bunch of like duct work in there. We're getting rid of the entire air conditioning heating system. And, you know, it's 25 years old. That's the last time it was ran, 25 years ago.
The computers that are in there, 20 years old?
No, they are probably 10 years old. They're Dell GX 280s or GX 260s. So they were running probably
XP, Windows.
XP or just one version newer maybe. But they got hard drives, memory,
Yeah.
motherboard. Sometimes I think some of them have like a serial port card in them because they had to
That
communicate
might be
to a
interesting.
cash register system.
They're probably too old to really do anything with that.
I agree with you. They're junk. So I'm going to throw them in a dumpster.
Let's see.
And all that's going to go into a
200
landfill?
gig.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, yes. But there's probably going to be a few thousand, well, several thousand pounds worth of roofing material is going into landfill.
You can recycle all the metal stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure that they're going to recycle the refrigerators and the roof decking because that's all steel.
Yeah.
But they don't put that straight into the landfill. And to be honest, you know, the rubble that's coming off of the roof, that's fine to put into a landfill. It's not like it's going to be creating fumes. It's not a reactive product, so it's fine to do.
take the drives out of the computers and Cohen will take those. What do they pay for those, Gail? Do you know?
I don't.
A little bit, but they'll clean them properly.
Okay.
You might be able to get a little teeny tiny bit for gold scrap, but the Pentium 4s didn't have a whole lot of gold in them.
Well, you're welcome to come get them for free.
Free.
All right, I'll come and see you tomorrow.
Now you can have all the computers. There's credit card swipers. The point of sales are touchscreen. Those are touchscreen computers.
That might be fun to play with for about 10 minutes.
And then you have your very own trash can.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Hey, no, seriously, the touchscreens, they might be
They might be
something fun to play with.
Yeah, they might be fun to play with.
Because they're every bit of 10-inch diagonal, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I used I had an old touch screen like that came off of point of sale that I used for SDR stuff. You know, you could use your finger to change the frequency and stuff. It was kind of fun. It was useless, but it was fun.
I don't know what else to do with it. It's possibly functional.
Those computers are Pentium 4s, and they are 4 gigs of RAM on a good day and 250 gig hard drives on a good day.
I didn't say they were anything great. I just said that they're free.
I just had to look them up just because, you know.
Yep. Well, they're free. You want to grab them and throw them in. I think Cohen Brothers takes e-scrap.
Yeah.
So I got a whole bunch of galvanized steel, and that's used for ductwork.
You know what? There might be something in there that we can cut to make a radio mount. Galvanized steel or something.
You're welcome to have it, so long as if you touch it and it doesn't suit your needs, you have to walk into the dumpster.
I'll come and talk to you tomorrow.
You know, the one thing I thought was kind of cool, and you might think I'm crazy, but this jukebox, it has a motherboard in it and processor, memory, but there's not much else really to go with it. But it does have a dollar bill receiver.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I thought, I might try that.
Some of those dollar bill receivers can be used with the Arduinos.
Well, this one will be worth taking a look at. So, trying to think what else is in there. There's a hood for an Audi. I don't even know what kind, but it looks like it's a nice hood for an Audi car. I'm probably going to put that on eBay.
Oh, okay, there you go. Craigslist.
Unknown Audi hood for some car.
Well, it's actually, they took it out of the box to make sure it wasn't scratched up or dented. It looks like it's in really good condition. So the new box is there from where it was purchased as like an OEM product. So that's there. I already gave away a bunch of stuff. But like I said, there's a bunch of trash I need to get rid of.
All right, guys, we're getting down to about 30 seconds or so. So we're all going to have to switch over to Jim's.
Well, we'll switch over to that one, then we can talk about something else instead of my building.
Some other fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. Talk about your antenna analyzed.
Yeah, I was going to say something about that, but we got off on chainsaws.
When we will be back in 10 minutes.
5, 4, 3,